Hey guys, want to welcome you to another edition of Halftime Chat. And a special guest today, I have got Mr. Damion Crazy Leg Hall of the R&B group Guy. I'm really excited to talk to Damion, especially as New Edition have, not New Edition, well, New Edition are on the Legacy Tour and Guy are supporting them alongside Keith Sweat. So as most of you know, during the New Edition Heartbreak Tour alongside Guy, Budweiser Superfest, they had some altercations. One of Guy's security guards got killed, and it was a big deal. So they've not toured since. And so it's going to be interesting just to see, 20, 30 years later, how they expect this tour to go. But also the fact that New Edition have been touring, I think last year on the Culture Tour, Bell Biv DeVoe, Ralph Tresvant, Bobby Brown, they're constantly touring. Keith Sweat has been on tour since COVID lifted. And so Guy haven't toured since 2019. So it's going to be interesting to see how prepared they are, what they're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks just to get themselves in shape, because it's just about a month. And so really excited to talk to Damion again. I'm glad he is coming back, and this is going to be great.
Nnamdi,
Hey, David.
what up, Nnamdi?
Really appreciate you joining us. Really appreciate it. One thing is I turn 50 tomorrow, and you have this 50 in fitness. So I'm like, okay, this is for people like myself. So I can't wait to.
Look, let me tell you something. 50, I'm 4 years a little bit ahead of you, but turning 50 is a beautiful thing. When you can mark that 5 that's when you know you do some things in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Because as I said, we've seen what you're doing at 50 plus. That says, okay, it's just a number, and it's in your mindset and stuff.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just a mindset. Look, 50 and fit, I started probably about 3 years ago. And the most important thing about it, everybody thought I was doing, you get 50, you got to make sure you're good. It's really for all ages. But here's the issue. When men and women, when they get above 40, they start laxing. Now, you got people that are 30 and up really trying to take care of themselves and get into the groove. I became a real serious advocate of it in 2018. We did when we the tour with the 90s Block Parties tour. When we did that 90s Block Party tour, I was such in good shape. Everybody started going, "Oh man, how you looking like that?" What was it, 18, 19, 21, 22? At 50, I was 50 when I started that, funny enough.
Wow.
And I was like, look, the most important thing is making sure you eat right, making sure for a serious effect that your mental state, this is more important to me, mental health. And us as men, we are so, I'm a man, I'm testosterone, I'm good, I don't need no issue, I don't need no help. We do need help. We need somebody that's there for us that you can go to and you can say to the people, I need your help. I have an issue. I have a problem. I don't care if it's health. I don't care if it's relationship. I don't care if your girlfriend's beating you up. I don't care if your job is driving you crazy. I don't care if your kids are driving you crazy, your marriage is driving you crazy. The problem with us is that we try to remain so chest up, I'm good, don't worry, that we forget that we need love too. You know what I mean? And we need to help each other out and say to each other, I love you. I'm here for you. I will listen to you. It's okay to be not always to be vulnerable, right? A lot of us don't know how to be vulnerable. And I think it's very important as a man to know that you can show your vulnerability. If you feel less than that in front of somebody, then that's the person you don't need in your life. Because we all are going through some stuff, especially since this pandemic started, back in 2019, that changed the mindset of a culture of a people. Yeah. And when we thought we was getting back on point, it shifted us and turned us around into what's going on, how I'm going to eat, how I'm going to work, I love my job, I don't have any. I'm with my kids every day, driving me crazy. You started seeing things that you normally don't get to see because you're usually at work on a 9-to-5 situation. 8 hours of your day, you're not with your kids. 8 hours of your day, you're not with your wife. 8 hours of your day, you are clocking in to something else so that you can prepare to be able to put food on the table and pay those bills. So when you were stuck in the house and you couldn't go, when you lost your job that you worked so hard for, when you saved your money and you had that small business and you lost that, the mental situation started happening. That's when the mental health, not just for older people, for seniors, for kids. I mean, kids started committing suicide. You know, they didn't have nobody to talk to. They got more in tune with this, right? Here's my phone. Here's my PS5. They forgot to communicate. They couldn't play with their kids no more. They couldn't relate because now they're in front of their parents that they got to go to. How are you going to learn how to be a kid being in front of your parents 24/7? Because you're going to hear them cussing, screaming, yelling, get away from me, go play the game. You're going to see all of this and you're going to feel unwanted. So for me, everything became very serious to me. So this 50 and Fit is beyond just being fit. It's about more so 90% eating right and mental health and spiritual insight. And then 10% walking, going in the gym, riding the bike, you know what I'm saying? Jumping some rope, doing some push-ups, you know, but do something, get off your ass and get up and do something other than eating and being depressed and say, I don't have time. I always tell people when you are sitting around the house all day, wondering what you're going to do today, you could be doing some push-ups, bro. You know what I'm saying? you don't say that right. So forgive me. I go on and put my do not disturb on too. Excuse me.
Okay.
1 second.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Here we go. That's
okay. Yeah. It seems a little. It's I don't know if the signal seems. It doesn't seem as strong as it's cutting in and out a little bit.
It's cutting in and out. Is it okay now? The real uncut version, the uncut version of D Hall. I'm trying to move around so y'all can hear me. So can you hear me? Is it good here? Is it clear?
Well, the volume is better, so I think as long as we can hear you, because that's going to be the most part. So it's much better here. Yeah.
You see clear?
And no, so we can see you, but it's almost as the picture is frozen slightly. But it seems that the picture is frozen.
I don't like being frozen. I'm going to even come down here. I don't like frozen. It's not good for Damion. I want y'all to be able to see. Hold on. Let me do this. Can you see me now? Can you see me? Am I frozen?
Yeah, I'm frozen. Yeah, so much better. Yeah, so it's much better this time.
Okay. As long as it's better for you, I'm happy.
Yeah,
we have a storm out here in Atlanta, so maybe that's what's going on too, because it's raining bad out here now. So
okay,
that could be some of the issue. So forgive me.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, the one thing you did during the lockdown, you were doing a sort of a young DJ competition. How did that go?
Well, it went very well for the young DJs that came on. It went well. Here's the thing about Damion. My whole thing is about blessing the youth and trying to do something. And a young lady named Regina Hall, who's a very dear friend of mine, she said, Damion, children love you. Let's do something. I said, let's do a DJ thing. Everybody seemed to be doing DJ. She said, do the DJ. Her nephew was the first DJ that came on that DJ for me. And I thought it was cool, but I have so much going on. I want people to understand. I have so much going on in my life because you never know what's going to happen. You have Guy, you don't have Guy. Then you say, what are you going to do? And so I started really paying attention to my foundation. It's called the Book Bank Foundation.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that, the Book Bank Foundation, yeah.
I'll wait, but I've been doing that for 27 years, right? Wow. So I said, let me focus on that, because that is the right now. And my passion, though I love the kids, my passion wasn't in the DJing thing. So I started it so that people can see it. And then I stopped it because I said, I have to focus on what it is that's passionate for me. And I'm gonna say this to your viewers. Whatever countries y'all in, never do anything, and I'm saying this, that's not a passion, right? I loved it because I do anything for the kids.
Yeah.
I think it was a great concept because it was. And there are better young DJs, truthfully enough, than there are the older DJs.
Wow.
They don't get the opportunity to be seen. This is facts, right?
Yeah.
You'd be amazed how many parents really help their children to listen to real music. Then those children bought a nice DJ equipment for their child, and their child started really getting into those beats and the sounds and the rhythms, and the song just happened to become part of them once they started understanding the sound and the rhythm. Then they said, oh, we know the confunction, and we know the Delphonics, and we know Michael Jackson, and we know New Edition, and we know Tony and Guy, and so forth and so on. They started getting into that stuff, and they knew how to mix the two. And that's why I'm saying, never ever stop your children from enhancing the love of themselves, finding their gift.
Yeah.
You gotta, when you see your child has that gift, you gotta pinpoint that. You know, let them, don't do that. Don't be fighting. Well, your child might be the next martial arts expert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So take that energy and derive that energy into boxing or into martial arts or into MMA. You can start this stuff when they're young. They always say with a child, when you want to teach a child a new language, start teaching that child from birth all the way up to six years. That's when they learn all the knowledge.
Yeah.
That's when you have those geniuses. When you wait into their teens to start saying, you should do this, by that time, they stuck on girls, they stuck on computers. They ain't trying to listen to you tell them to be some chemist. You know what I mean? Like, they're not checking for that. So it's important to acknowledge the gifts within your kids and the gifts within yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us waste time. You about to turn 50 tomorrow, Nnamdi. Like, that's a huge, huge thing. Imagine if you wasted, I always try to give people benefit of doubt, from 17 to now is when most people are on their own or trying to gather their own thoughts, right?
Yeah.
I live by myself. I got my first apartment. I became this person. I'm a movie star. I'm a model or whatever. It's usually between those ages where you try to find yourself and say, what are you doing? Right? Like, am I wasting my time? Do I have anything to settle my life on? Like, are things on point with myself? And if you can't find that, that's when you know, really, for the most part of your life, you're kind of lost.
Yeah.
This is, you know, it's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks. If you allow yourself to become old and don't have nothing that you have a passion for, a love for, a desire for, you're lost. You're just going to be doing things just to put food on the table. You're not going to do things that can leave a legacy or a landmark for yourself. And for me, that is important for me. You know, I got famous at 18, 19 years old. I was like super famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So either I say, I don't want to do this no more. Now you're unfamous. Where is he now? Where's Damion Hall? Or you continue to build upon that, build upon the people that really drew to you and said, I love him. Now you got to say, it's not just about you. It's about what you give to the people.
Yeah.
It's about what you allow the people to know about you. Do you monetize that? Do you give it for free? Do you like, I love the world. I don't need money. I just want to tell people how much I love them. Or do you monetize your brand, right? This is real.
Yeah.
Like, when the pandemic happened, everybody became a couple of things: a philosopher, a host of their own show, right? Or a DJ. Like, those were the top three things. Well, you know, I'll tell you that you be like, who is this person telling me about? You're not a psychologist. Chill out, right? But everybody has something to say. What I say about it is this. One thing and I keep going back to the pandemic because we are now thinking The world is thinking we're getting back to normal. Oh, no, we're not. We are never going back to what we thought was normal, because even the normal was abnormal to us, but the lights were on and they allowed us to go to the park and dance on the beach and go to the party. It's like, so we thought that was normal, right? Let's hang out, let's go out. But there was really challenging and changing the mindset of people even then. You like this? Now don't like it. And you're like, what? I can't go to the football game. I can't go to the basketball game. I can't go to my favorite club. Can't go to my favorite restaurant and eat. All these things became something that became confusing to the people, right? And we forget now, at that point, we should have united.
Mm.
All of us should have united and said, here's a common goal, like doing this with you. I enjoy you, and I do this because you have a respect for the culture and for the people that's on your show. You understand? I get people calling me, can you do an interview? I'm like, no, I don't want to do an interview. Like, for what? Are you just doing an interview just to be doing an interview? And I don't do that, because when I speak, I want people to get to understand me, and I don't speak lies. I speak truth. Mm-hmm. You understand? I speak what people should be paying attention to, because when you giving that time to somebody, you should never give an interpretation of yourself, right? You should allow people to make a choice. This is why I like him, or I don't like him. He's egotistical, and he's this and he's that. So I like to present myself when I do this. So let me stop, because I keep on talking. I want
no,
you to
no. I mean, we could go to the Book Bank Foundation, because as I said, I was very interested about not just the title, but what the foundation does.
Well, the Book Bank Foundation, we started it 27 years ago. The CEO and founder is Dr. Glenn Toby, and the president of it is Mr. David Branch. And you have a Kabachi, who is a major ambassador for Book Bank Foundation. I sit on the board, and what we do is we literally, from farm to table, we feed the hungry, not just in Atlanta. New York is where it started, but in South Carolina, North Carolina, Philly, Detroit, here in Atlanta, New York, we give clothes to people who need clothes.
Wow.
Not just used clothes, new clothes. We have a lot of sponsors that back us, a lot of football players and basketball players, baseball players. We have major CEOs of corporations that come in and lend money. We take the children and we create things for the children so that the children can learn how to fly planes. They actually go in the plane, touch the stuff, not just inside of the hangar, but they go up and they fly the plane with the pilot. We do football camps, baseball camps, basketball camps. We go into homeless shelters, feed the hungry. We go to seniors' homes and fix people homes. We are always 24/7 giving food out to people, all people. We go to senior citizen homes, and we help the senior citizen give love to senior citizens. So now what we're about to do in this year, we're about to ramp it up. So we're taking in major donations and money. We're raising another set of capital so that we can put all of the funds into Book Bank, into the people. Here's the thing about foundations. Some foundations, they do things, and they do things for hype, right? They do things to say, look what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And I don't knock whoever do what they do, but us as a people, we don't have community. We speak community, and we get community mixed up with moments of that we all chilling and we dancing. Look at that. That's a community. No, it's not. That's not a community. When you look at community is having your own grocery store, having your own banks, being able to shop in your own boutiques. You understand? Being able to go into your own credit union, making sure that you have your own schools and that you got the proper books and computers and stuff to go to school, going into the community and teaching the people to change their mindsets so that they can have a better outcome of their life, so that their past won't go into their children's future. right? So there's a major play on that. And what God called me to do is to make sure that your children, my children's children, anybody's children, not particularly Black, I'm talking about any color, any race, that if they have the opportunity to be great, that we set a foundation that they can be great, and that they don't have to say, my child didn't make because I had no money, I had no food, I had no husband, or I had no wife. Everything was bad around my community. They were shooting up. Child got shot from on a drive-by or by mistake. We have to change mindset in order to change our outcome. We have to reverse this thing. We got to stop repeating the civil rights movement. We got to stop repeating the fact that we always complaining instead of wanting to make a change. We have to make a change, and one person can't do it. One foundation can't do it. We all have to see what each other's are doing, and what you don't have, let me bring to the table. What I don't have, you bring to the table, and let us eat together, live together, feed together, and give together. It's better to give than to receive. We have to become givers so that the blessings can continue to come to us, so that we can bless our next generation. This is what I'm about. So when y'all see Damion with Guy and doing my thing, that's what y'all know me for. That's cool. Love it. Great. I love being with Aaron and Teddy more than anything. But that's not my life.
Yeah.
That's a part of what I do, because I'm not doing that every day. What I do every day is we have meetings and we go in the trenches to see what's next. What can we do to change, and what can we do before we die to create community again? We say Black Wall Street. We got something out here that we got the black market, where everything is Black inside this market out here in Atlanta. But that's just one sector of a mind building saying we can do this, but are we really still doing it, or do we make it easy and go buy the regular stuff from supermarkets that's painted with pesticides and all kind of stuff? The foods that we get in the hood are the foods that they have holding inside the warehouses forever, for a long time. Then they bring it to us, and we wonder why our lettuce is wilting away faster, while our tomatoes is not good, while our meats go bad real quick, because we get the leftovers. You understand? We get the worst of the crop. And I tell people this: when you go to Chinese stores, the Chinese markets, if you've never been to it, everybody, I'm talking to these people, his viewers. If you ever go to a Chinese supermarket, or you pass one, don't pass it, stop, if just to see. Go inside and see how fresh their vegetables are, their meats are. See how things are sectioned off. See how their spices don't have all the other things in it that our spices have. You understand? You can see this change. I'm telling you, I shop in Chinese markets now.
Wow.
Because in those markets, you go, what? This is fresh. You're looking at it like you never saw a carrot before. You're like, this is a real carrot from a farm. You know, like you are really looking at this stuff like, we don't get any of this stuff. Why? You know why? Because they know we have a strong mind. We have the strongest mind on the planet. We have created more things than anyone. This is facts. I'm talking about our race. We are creators. We are builders. We are originators. We are a strong people with strong minds, strong bodies, strong hearts. But what happened is we allowed the TV and we allowed all of this killing for us to watch it, and we watching it and we get upset because they trained you to be that way. They trained to whip you up. Things are going too smooth. There's not enough killing. Let's show them beating up a man like this Tired Nichols guy. When you see this, it normally it'll react a bad thing inside your psyche. If that was my son, I would go and kill them in a heartbeat. I bet you I feel the same way. You're not gonna beat my kid up. Why? Because somebody was having sex with your wife, and so your boys got caught up in your mess, and you beat up. Come on, man. Whether it's speculation, whatever, we know the story, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they had to show us beating up us again. You see what I'm saying? This is a visual of, let them see them beating them up instead of seeing the white cops do it all the time. Let us see the black cops beat up a black man, and let's see how they feel now. Let's see if they go and riot now. Let's see if they go bonkers now. We didn't. Let me tell you why we didn't go as bonkers. Let me tell you why, excuse me. Let me tell you why we didn't go as bonkers. We didn't go as bonkers because it was us against us. But if that was a white man stepping on your head, on your neck for 8.5 seconds, we would have went crazy. See, we are so entrenched and so psychologically messed up that we view, they keep us being racist. If you think about it, you got to think about what you do to yourself. And it's all about uniting. It's all about understanding who we are, what we are to do, and who our strength and what our strength is. This will be passed down to generation if we don't change it now.
Yeah.
It will be. And we can play the game all day, we can smile all day. This will be passed down to generation, and your kids' kids will be talking the same thing I'm talking right now 20 years down the line. Why? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's like Guy not being able to perform anymore. You're like, man, Guy can't perform. What are you talking about? I don't care if it's 10 years down the line. Oh, we can perform if we can't do nothing else, right?
Yeah.
We know how to perform. We know how to sing. Will they ever do another album? This is what people want to know. Will Guy ever do another album together? All three of you, your brother, and Teddy. Please, right? I'll leave that to you. I'll let you keep on doing your thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, some people then will start shooting me if I don't talk about Guy. I think 2019 was the last time you guys, went on tour, did a show. We had a pandemic and everyone went their separate ways. And when we spoke, you spoke about, it'd be great to put things together. But I know that Aaron was probably in LA with his dog training business and stuff. And then you guys shocked us, not only coming back on tour and reuniting, but then hooking up with New Edition. I remember when you said what kind of a tour that would be if Guy and New Edition ever came on the same place. And so the fact that you guys are going to be on the same place just seems unreal. How did it all come about?
Well, you're going to hear a couple of stories, right?
Okay, I can trust your story because you've always been the truth. So
listen, I'm always going to be the truth, right? Anybody that know me knows this. When Damion speaks, and I spoke that to you months in advance, way months in advance. No, we wasn't even, and I want to say this to the viewers first. Guy never broke up after 2019. We did not break up. We did not have any ill will against each other. There was no, what's going on now, right? None of that. What happened was I did not want to be doing all that streaming stuff, streaming online and doing stuff online. Why? Like, that diminishes who we are, right? Going online just so y'all can see us go, groove me, baby, tonight. Inside of a living room, chilling. I'm not going to do that. So I didn't want to do that, right? No matter what else to do, I was never going to do that. So I downplayed that from the rip. What I would have done is a versus with Guy and Jodeci. I wanted badly to do a versus with Guy and Jodeci, not so people could say, we're going to kill Jodeci. No, because when we left and broke up in 90, Jodeci, in all intent and purposes, took the reins of Guy. If you ever listen to the Jodeci first album, and then listen to Guy's first album, it gives you the sling. It gives you that same, woo, whatever you wanted, you can have my love. You go, it's a girl in my... When I heard that, I was like, whoa, these guys are nuts. Like, and I immediately said, God bless, I hope they kill. They gave me a feeling of that Guy thing, right? It gave me, but they had their own thing to it because those voices were so strong with Casey and JoJo. It gave a different thing. When the way Devontae played, his keys was a little different, but they tried to give you that same swing that we gave, right?
Yeah.
And so I admired that, and I wanted them to be great, and they were, and they are. So My thing was bring the founders of that greatness together and then bring these cats that we never did a show with on the same, because I love them. They love me. They love us. I said, that will be a tit for tat, right? That'll be, uh-oh. And for everybody that loved Jodeci and didn't know about Guy because they just were stuck here and Guy was, 2 years before, that would have been a great thing just to see it. It would have been amazing, because I said I won't do it with nobody else. I won't do it with another group, because to me, no other group was, and no disrespect, no other group was on the level of Guy for us to go and do a versus with. So I would have never done that. I went and did it with Drew, Next, 112, Boys II Men. That's not in our get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody, when Guy did New Jack, everybody wanted to be like they was in New Jack. Boys II Men is not a New Jack group. I don't care if you said Motown, that's not New Jack. So it's like everybody said New Jack once we set the precedent. Keith Sweat came out with it first with I Wanna. Then you had Johnny Kemp with Just Got Paid. And then you had the founders, the kings of it, which was us, right? But everybody, I'm the king of it. Bobby Brown's the king of New Jack. This is New Jack. That's not true. Bobby Brown was one of, let me tell you something. Y'all know y'all always get the real for me, and I ain't finished talking to y'all. Y'all get the real for me, but when I do an interview so y'all can understand and hear truth and realness from a person. Because a lot of artists like to go on interviews and just give that, no, this is that, and God is this, and I'm doing it. Nah, look, here it is. Bobby Brown was probably the baddest solo artist of his time and probably any time. Mm. When he was doing that, I love him to the core of my soul. I really do. That's one of my friends. I can call him a friend of mine. I love this cat. When I saw Bobby on stage, when he was Bobby Brown, that slim, doing his thing, I said, I wanted to be, and I told him this numerous times. I said, B, the reason why I did a solo record, I didn't know what I was going to do. And then I was like, let me do a solo record. And I said, if I do a solo record and I perform, I got to try to do like Bobby. Right? Bobby is the man. Like, this, like, it was like Michael Jackson, Prince, Bobby Brown to me. Right? And I'm not saying in no order. I'm not saying in no order because me and Prince were tight. To me, nobody's better than Prince. God bless his soul. But to me, as far as being precise and on point, nobody's better than Michael. And to me, being that street fly swag, that guy that's from the hood and that could dance and move and wiggle and give you that something, give you that Teddy Pendergrass, that thing. He's giving you Teddy. He's giving you Michael, Prince, and everybody rap. Bobby was that cat. Like, no joke. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, good Lord. Now, why am I saying this? It's so many times that people don't give people their true credit, right? I just say these cats was not the New Jack swing kings. We are. Guy. When Guy came out, that's when it really exploded, because you had three cats when I joined the group, three cats who brought a swag, a style, and a sound and everything. That came from us, the wholeness of it. Mm-hmm. You can say the Keith Sweat first album, it was New Jack, had that feel, but it wasn't the Guy first album. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't. And at the end of the day, you gotta give the credit to the person, Teddy and Aaron, outside of Timmy. No disrespect to Timmy, because Timmy, the reason why the first album is because of Timmy and Aaron, and then Teddy came in and they did what they did. And that album is a classic, right? It's a complete classic. But when I came in, I brought a different swag, energy, vibe, everything to it. Because you had two brothers in the group now that knew each other, that understood the blood of each other, understood the voice of each other. Said I wasn't singing. I gave the energy like I do now. But I also sing more now, right? So you go, Damion can sing now. Well, no, I can sing then too. But Aaron's the lead singer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we don't try to combat the titleship. Teddy is one of the dopest still, to me, producers of all time. A producer, not a person that makes beats and then try to sing a melody over a beat. He can produce, he can engineer. This is the realness of what that is. Aaron is one of the most prolific voices of our time, period. Whether you like it, whether he changed, whether it's still the same, He is one of the most prolific voices of our time. R. Kelly, God bless his soul. When R. Kelly came out and people say, well, he's still your brother's style and stuff, you can say he was influenced, because he was. He took the whole image of my brother's first and did the cane and the bald head and all that, right?
Yeah.
And did that. But you got to give him credit, because here it is. R. Kelly is one of the most versatile artists ever. R. Kelly did trap before trap came out. When he did, he's always in the closet, blah, 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 blah. That's some trap stuff. Like when you can sing that, a storyline underneath a hip hop beat and flow melodically like he did, he started that. All this other people, he can do a gospel song, a hip hop song, a straight gutter urban song, and then give you some love song that you love, and then tell you you can my Jeep and 12 play and all it. Come on, man. Look, give the proper due to the proper artists out there, y'all. Listen, I'm a real cat. Donny Hathaway, Sam Cooke, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Elton John, Rolling Stone, LL Cool J, Nas, Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z for a lyric. But somebody had a question the other day, said, who you think the best performers in rap and the best performer? I said, look, everybody that sing that got a hit is not a great performer. And everybody that perform ain't the best singer. And now if you look at the songs that are hits now, they are done by people that really can't sing as much, but they are more comfortable. The actual listener now, because everything's so quick, is more comfortable with these half-ass singers that give you all these hits with these same melodic tones, because they can relate to them. This is a psychological thing now. Yeah. They can relate. So all the real singers that can do the riffs and wow, the people that can, they're like, what is he doing? Nobody's doing that right now, right? So you have to be a superstar to still remain who you are and still get love on this thing. Guy is that group. New Edition is that group. You have various people now who are that. Beyonce don't have to worry about nothing. Mary J. Blige don't have to worry about nothing, right? Jay-Z don't have to worry about anything. Pink don't have to worry about anything. I can go on and on. People that don't have to worry because they already are a certain staple inside of music. It's a certain staple. Patti LaBelle will always, until she die, be able to do a show and kill. She still sounds like Patti. Still. Charlie Wilson is still one of the baddest singers on the planet Earth at 60-something.
Yeah, he just turned 70. He just turned 70 last week.
I'm about to say 60-something, 70. He don't like when people really give his age, but that's cool. Forgive me, right? But he can still do the whistle and sing. I mean, he is amazing. Just because his voice is by God. You got Stevie Wonder. People that respect their craft. People that don't give up on themselves and go hard in the paint for what the gift that God gave them, right? I don't play with that. Fantasia is one of the most passionate, our modern day Patti LaBelle, even though Patti is still here, she's a different take on Patti. You understand? So, and I know Patti respects her because that girl gives you her soul on stage, her soul. So I tell artists, when you are performing, Prince was the first artist that I saw that can do 2.5 hours on stage and then give you a 3-hour after party show. And he's performing again. You're like, does this guy ever stop? He doesn't. This was the greatness of Prince because that was his gift. Music was his soul. That's who he was. You understand? When you see Sheila E. and she's performing, that's part of him. When you see her playing those percussions, that's a gift from the Escovedo family. That's a gift. You don't play with that. That is who she is. You understand? So when you have that, you have to respect that. So when I talk about Guy, when you said 2019, we came back and this and other, it's Guy could be the greatest thing on the planet Earth. People know that talk to me know I'm Team Guy all the way.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking other groups. I just happen to praise my group. And if you're upset that you're not Teddy, Aaron, or Damion, that's on you. At the end of the day, I know how great we are when we acknowledge who we are together.
Yeah.
Not separate, together. Okay? what certain people don't understand, you can do anything you want to do. Aaron could have dog kennels all over the world, training them, breeding them, everything. Because he's great at that. He's not just doing it. He is a dog man, period. He's an animal person, but he's specifically a dog man before he's even a singer.
Wow.
But if they understood, listen, give people Guy, always, or at least every other year, if you want to take a break. Then do you. Do you. You can do you. You could do Teddy Riley and Friends. You could do Teddy Riley and Associates. I don't care what you do. You can do anything you want to do anywhere because you deserve to do that. Congrats to him, everybody, for getting or about to get a Hall of Fame Songwriters Award, right?
Yeah.
These are things that are due to him for the legacy that he built for the people he produced and he co-wrote or wrote for. My brother should have a star if we give an individual stars because he is one of the most prolific voices. He deserves that.
Yeah.
Guy deserves a star, period, point blank. Because without that, the influence on these other groups wouldn't be as strong because we set a precedent that people are still trying to catch. That's why everybody go, instead of saying, where they at now, you know what y'all say? Y'all go, where they at? We want them back. You don't go, man, later for them. They keep going, leaving, leaving, coming, leaving. How come y'all never give up on us? I'm asking y'all this. Why y'all never give up on us? Because the music and the love that you have for the song, for the creation of it, is so embedded in your soul that that's the reason why we keep coming back. Because you can run, but you can't hide when you're still alive and you still have the talent, you can still do it. Because people gonna slap you in the face. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing, how big you're doing it. You could become the biggest movie star, executive producer on content of TV shows. You can build your compound. You can drive every car on the planet. You know what they're going to say? That's a nice car. When you going to see Aaron and Damion again? That's a nice car. When you going to be with Teddy and Aaron again? That's a nice car. When you going to be, you understand? This is what's going to happen. Because they don't, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like your show. I like your new song. When is Guy doing a new song? When is Guy coming back? And I keep trying to tell them, until we don't have it, we need to give it to them.
Yeah.
We need to give it to y'all. Because you never know when your last day is here. You never know when your last day is here. And you're going to be like, man, the music is playing. They were playing the music. I loved it. It was great. And then I loved it. It was great. And then people start remixing and all this. Well, they bigger than now when they dead. I'm not trying to check for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how I get down. Like, y'all, anybody hear me, y'all know I'm a real one. I don't care nothing about the celebrity of it all. Like, oh, Damion, I'm going to always be Damion Hall. I was Damion Hall before I was in Guy. I'm going to be Damion Hall now. I'm never going to not be that. I'm never going to not be talented. I'm never going to not be able to act, to be able to do other things. I'm never going to be against Aaron and Teddy. So for anybody that always want to ask me questions, well, what's going on with y'all? Nothing. You know what's going on? They took a break. And when they took a break, I took a break. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit there, but I never, and all y'all know this, I always put Guy on my back. Yeah. I always praise God and make sure that Guy stays in your heads. Damion Hall does that single-handedly. I am making sure y'all know Guy ain't going nowhere. While I'm here, you're going to see body, energy, and you're going to hear my mouth about this Guy thing until we are gone. I don't care if the other two do it or not. I'm Team Guy 1,000,000%. Again, I repeat, every artist that know me know. I ain't got nothing against them. You all do great music. You all got great songs that people feel nostalgic about. But nobody's Guy, bro. I don't care who you doing, what you doing. You're not Guy. And if we ever want to go hard in the paint and we realize that with each other, come on, man. No, here it is. You know what's lost in the industry? The love of the competition. Yeah. It's gone. Everybody acting like they friends. We could be friends off stage, right? Because it's not that I'm going to get you, I want to kill you. No. When you see somebody do great, New Edition is great. Let me emphasize that. Y'all know I said this before. Yeah. There's only two artists I really respected when I came into business.
It was New Edition because everybody feared them. I didn't fear them because I was a church boy, so I didn't know to fear them. But I saw their greatness, their excellence, their prestige. I was like, God dang. I never forget when I first saw them on stage, when they mics came down. I mean, the mics was slanted, the white mics, and the hats came down, and they grabbed the hats, and I said, Jesus, these guys are on point, right? I was like, this is fantastic, because I didn't grow up in the Delphonics and the
Temptations.
you know, right, all the old school acts that did all that stuff, the Four Tops and Spinners and all of them. You can say, well, they got it from there. They got it from the Temptations. They might have got that stuff, but they did a certain, see, where we put that hip hop into the street, into that R&B, they took the steps of what Temptation and them doing, and they added that swag to the steps, right? And they are phenomenal. They're almost perfect with it, to be honest and truthful. Like, I'm like, if any of them ever miss a step, y'all are fucked, right? This is what I say. No, but they don't, because they love each other. They are part of each other. That symbiotic connection is amazing. You have to have that. And then I say, Tony. When I saw them as musicians and vibers and true music, I said, wait, they are killing. So I said, you know what? I want to be like New Edition and Tony. And then I also want to be like, who do we did a show with, it'll come to me. Don't worry about it. I'll come back to that. I was petrified of those cats.
Is it true?
It was 3 players. It was 3 of them.
Oh,
They're from London. They're from London originally. A girl and 2 guys. One of the guys has super swag.
Oh, it's not Loose Ends.
Loose Ends. Yes, it is Loose Ends.
Okay.
Listen, when I saw Loose Ends before, and I was like, good Jesus. When they first was started, I loved them. They had so much energy, so much. I don't give too much love to people. Look, when it comes down to performance, y'all heard me say what I said about who I feel and who I really love.
Yeah. Because
they really give their all to it. Being on stage with New Edition again, though, and I can truthfully say this because I like y'all to hear the truth, I wanted a guy tour. Not that I didn't want to do, because I didn't know that we was even doing a New Edition tour until I knew we was doing a New Edition tour for their 40th anniversary. When that happened, I spoke to Mike, and Mike was calling me, and I was like, yo, I'm cool. And we was going through who we think should be on the tour. And Damion, what you think? I really didn't know, because I was like, yo, I'm thinking y'all did a tour. It's time for Guy to headline the tour, because I was ready to give the fans everything they missed from us, like a real Guy tour, not us headlining a tour. It's the Guy tour. I wanted to give y'all everything, songs y'all didn't hear, Not a Day. I wanted y'all to hear everything, Round and Round, Dancing. I wanted to add songs to the show that y'all never hear us perform. You understand?
Yeah.
And I wanted to give the fans the true love of us for even loving us when we didn't love ourselves. And being down for us when we released the Guy 3 album. That album went gold without us doing anything.
So 2 videos,
Right, we have to think about that. We have one video with the whole 3 of them, and then a video with me and Aaron, right?
Why you gotta keep me private?
Right, at that point, you knew, like, okay, they must have did something. Boy. But that video was a great video. Don't get it twisted. We looked great in that video. It was great. But the industry will say, well, this person, then it's not good. That's not the facts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when you see me, I always tell people, when you see me, you see Aaron and Teddy, period. I always say that to you. When you see me, you see them too. Because I'm always going to represent. You can't say nothing to me. I'm not worried about what people think about me. I know who I am, and I'm very secure in me. You can't outdo me. You're going to outdo yourself. I'm not tripping on that. I do what God gave me to do. And however people take it is how people take it. So I don't get depressed or sad about something, because I know who I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for the fans foremost, and I'm doing it for my brother. Whenever I'm on that stage, it has nothing to do with Damion. When you get Damion, that's when Damion is releasing a Damion record. Get ready. When you see Damion, then it's going to be Damion. And you're going to see a whole different show, a whole different vibe, a whole different look. It's not going to be, well, boom, I'm not the lead singer. I don't want to be the lead singer guy. You understand? I don't. I never wanted to. I never had a jealous bone in my body. I'm answering all this stuff just in case y'all are thinking and y'all wondering. Because everybody got their favorites. Oh, Teddy was this, Aaron is that, and Damon. I don't care who is. What I care about is my brother. What I care about is Teddy. No matter what you hear, don't believe everything, because there's only facts when it come out of my mouth. Let me say this again. Don't believe everything you hear, because it's only facts when it come out of my mouth. Because I don't give you a story you need to hear just so I can look good. I'm giving you the story of what it is, because I didn't get in this business to be famous. I'm not upset if somebody tell me, well, you're not going to come out no more, or you're not going to be performed. You can't tell me what I'm going to do. You can't tell me that. I have no fear for nobody in this industry. I'm not the industry. Damion Hall, I am part of the industry. I'm on the minds of the people, because the people know flyness when they see it. And if y'all don't think fly, check yourself. All right? This is real. I believe in what I believe in because I know what God allowed us to do. I know God gave us a gift to give to the people with voice, vocal, and with music. And with music. That's very important. So I don't sit around and wonder what's going to happen next. Because at any given time, you can have us on that stage doing what we're about to do on this Any Legacy tour. Now, I know people want to know, what are you doing to prepare for the tour?
Yeah, fair. And the reason we're asking that is because New Edition they did the Culture Tour, so they're kind of battle hard. Keith Sweat has been touring since COVID, so he's battle hard. So it's like, wow, guy, and you guys always put on a show. You guys always put on a show.
Nnamdi, hold on a second. Listen.
Okay.
Let me come closer to this screen for y'all. Okay. I'm not worried about the Culture Tour. I was there. I saw it. They were great. They did what they did. Y'all saw that. They're always going to be great at doing what they do. They do that. Keith been touring for the last 3 years on a consistent basis. Y'all know that. You know what y'all hungry for? The GUI. That's facts. Just say it to yourself. Say it quietly in your head. Close your eyes and go, GUI. I got to see these cats. Are they still going to look good? Well, just in case you can't see me, I'm not going to stand up so I can show y'all my body. Y'all see it on the tour when you see videos. All right? I'm ready. I'm always ready. I'm never worried about what some other group do or what they setting up or new songs they might sing on their show. Listen, as the headliner, you supposed to come out and do something different in the Culture Tour. This is a legacy tour. You got to do something a little different. You can't go but so different. Keith Sweat can't go but so different. Right? It's just what it is. Tank is Tank. Tank is Tank. Tank is gonna sing his ballads and do what he do great, because he's one of the baddest singers out. He's very talented, very. But Guy is super talented. And if we come with our guns loaded, I don't care if it's 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't know how long we have. I'm just letting y'all know, for those that's going to see the show, I don't really know how long we got. So what I'm going to say is this. However long we have on that stage, y'all going to see the energy, y'all going to hear the voice, and y'all going to hear the sound. Teddy is the sound. I'm the energy. Him is the voice.
Wow, okay.
We all sing and we all contribute to that. But I'm telling y'all right now, y'all know Crazy Legs, y'all know me. If you don't, you should. And if you thought that I might have slipped or we might have slipped and like, oh, they good because they haven't performed in 3 years. Are they going to perform like they did in 2018 and 19? Stop it. Let me give y'all a little food for thought. 2019, we didn't rehearse a day. We didn't do anything.
Wow.
We went on stage and we performed. You know what y'all did? Y'all said, oh my God, Guy is killing it, right? But y'all thought we rehearsed. I'm not saying that for no reason, like we shouldn't rehearse. No, I think we should, right? I think it's great to bond. Rehearsals, really, just to let y'all give you a little insight that other artists don't give you. Rehearsals are usually for artists to bond with each other, to see what they miss with each other, to clean up all of the aggravation they might have with each other, or all of the steps they might have forgotten from the other show. Okay? This is just what it is. So they clean up all the mess. Guy don't need to clean up anything because Guy is always freestyle. Guy is just in case y'all don't understand that, Guy is a freestyle group. We have 3 different images, 3 different styles. We dress very differently. And now we really dress differently, right? We have our own thing. But what you're going to get is the music. You're going to get the song. You're going to get the energy. And you're going to get something from us you don't get from Tank, Keith, or New Edition. Y'all know that. Stop it.
Yeah.
It's the facts. But what you're not going to get is the headline show, because we're not headlining. And we don't want to headline. This is the New Edition thing. And we're here to be great for their 40th. And when we do our anniversary, if we choose to call on them, they better come and open up for us.
Yeah.
Facts. You understand? For me, this is truth. You do have legends on this tour in different aspects. There's no knock to Tank, but you have 3 legends on that tour.
Yeah.
Guy, Keith Sweat, and New Edition. New Edition is the first and the grandfathers of that. They set the standard, and they continue to set the standard. Keith, for what he's done, he's the coolest whiner on the planet, right? And his songs and his melodic flow is very dope. And Keith got swag. He's cool for his old ass, you know what I'm saying? He's a cool cat. That's my guy. But Guy to me is everything.
Yeah.
It's everything. Like, don't like it. Guy is everything. You know what I'm saying? I would never put that below any group at all in any capacity. But I do know how to be a team player.
Yeah.
And on this tour, we a team player. I'm not going for the juggler on nobody on this tour. It's different. And like I said, the problem with touring is that people forget friendly competition. But in the mindsets of people, they're going to be on this tour trying to compete. And I'm telling y'all, as an individual person, there is no competition with me and anybody, because I can only compete with myself. And what I bring to that stage, to me, nobody can bring to the stage. I don't care who you are. So you can say the same thing to yourself, and that's fine. Let's do it. Let's have fun. This is a fun tour, because who knows if this will ever happen again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and we haven't had it since the Heartbreak tour. Would you guys get backup dancers? Because I know that, I remember you talking about how you saw the NE Heartbreak tour, and when you guys had the Budweiser Superfest, and you saw what they were doing, and then you told Teddy and Aaron, just get ready, we're gonna have to kill it. And then after you guys did that, they kind of alternated the headliners and stuff.
Absolutely.
Do you still have that same drive and competitiveness to really say, okay, you guys are headlining, but we're going to steal the show before you come on?
Look, I'm going to say this, man. Like I said, I am playing a team role on this tour, right? If I see the energy of everybody trying to be like, we killing y'all, now you're going to get another Damion. You understand? Because if I feel that, oh, they really competing. You competing? Oh, what? Okay, let's go. Like I said, I don't care how many minutes we have. You understand? We have 15 minutes. I'm gonna have 15 minutes of kicking you in your ass. If we have 30 minutes, I'm gonna have 35 minutes of kicking you in your ass. If I feel you coming at us, it's like a fight. Somebody said, man, I'll mess you up. I wish you would. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, you trying to fight me? Right? It's like, so for me, whenever guys opening up, because I don't know that feeling. You understand? So I'm giving y'all something for real. I'm giving you real me. I don't know the feeling of opening up.
Wow.
We opened before we opened up for Moore's Day and the Time when we was in San Francisco.
Okay.
We opened up for Fantasia one time in the place. We opened up for New Edition, but we came on right before them.
Okay.
I'm not used to being the second guy on the lineup. I'm just not. This is me, because for me, I like to be right there. Push me, right? Push me. Don't play. Push me. Everyone knows I'm friends with everybody. Nobody is guy. Nobody's guy. I don't care if Teddy don't say it. I don't care if Aaron don't say it. I'm saying it. You can like me, not like me. I don't care. What I care about is what God put me in. He put me in guy with my brother and with Teddy. I talk. I'm not talking stuff I can't back up. I talk because I'm talking you the truth. Guy is amazing. Our music is amazing. Our sound is amazing. If we're not amazing, it's because one of us are off tilt, and that's not good.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
The only people that can make us not good is us.
Yeah.
Can't no group kill. Let me put that on the halftime show. No group can kill Guy. It can't happen. The only people that can kill Guy is Guy. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be killed on this tour. I think it's going to be a phenomenal tour. I am blessed and excited to be on the tour with New Edition. Can I say this? Because we haven't been on stage with them, like you said, since the Budweiser. Yeah. Last time we were with them, and it was all of us, it was going great, and then something happened, and we leave it there. So now, all these years later, we finally get to be on a stage with one of the biggest, profound groups on the planet Earth. That is a beautiful thing to me. Yeah. Do I wish I was doing a Guy tour? Yes, absolutely. Am I upset that I'm doing a legacy tour? No, I am not. This is their 40th anniversary. I give credence to that. To be around for 40 years and doing great things, that's amazing. To still look good, do the moves, understand each other, love each other, you know, have 3 or 4 groups. We got Ralph Tresvant, you got Bobby Brown, you have
BBD.
Johnny Gill, BBD, and New Edition. So you got all of that in one, right? Yeah. And with Guy, you have Teddy doing Teddy Riley stuff and friend stuff. You got Aaron that can do Aaron Hall stuff, but we're not doing this on this tour. We're doing all Guy stuff, and we're doing all Guy stuff quick. So I'm quickly going to embed myself in the minds of the fans that's coming to see this show, so that they can understand that when it's time for a Guy tour, come out. But this is going to be a sneak peek to the Guy tour, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm speaking for myself, for a brand that I hold on my back, that if I love tattoos, it would be tattooed on my forehead and my neck. Guy, you understand? Yeah. But I don't do tattoos. But I'm telling y'all, this is a sneak peek coming soon for a Guy tour. And when y'all see the Guy tour, that's when you're going to say, oh, Lord have mercy. Do they have dancers? Yes. Do we have the lights up? Yes. Do we have the stage turnaround? Yes. Do we have all this stuff going on? Yes. Are we giving you a real show? Yes. We don't have time to give you all of that on this. So what we're going to give you is the love of song, and we're going to let you see that we look good on that stage. So get ready for that. But this is a sneak peek to the real bang bang that we're going to give you after we finish blessing New Edition on this legacy tour. Get down.
Yeah. What about outfits? I mean, have you guys already picked out the outfits you're going to wear, or is that stuff closer to the time?
Look at you, Nnamdi. What are you trying to do, Nnamdi? Come on, look. This tour, we are. Ask me about dancers. I'm now contemplating boom, 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 dancers, no dancers, no dancers, depending because of time. But if we have dancers, yes, Guy will have dancers, and we're gonna have 4 dancers. Okay. So that's a toss-up. Get ready to see or not see that. Number 2, when it comes down to clothes, y'all know well. But on this time, because we are, and this is my idea. This is Damien's idea. So don't get mad at Aaron or Teddy. Don't get mad at them. You can be frustrated with me if you choose to, or you can be understanding of what I'm about to say. That's on you. But we all have 3 different personalities now, right? Since all the back and forth, the going into this or that. So we all have our own style. Y'all know this anyway. It's very rare that you see us wearing the same outfit with each other. That's a rare thing. We wear the same color.
Yeah, it's color, yeah.
We wear the same color, But this time we really going individualistic. Same color. We're not gonna be crazy. I wear purple. He got yellow. No, we're not doing that. So if we wear black or white or red or yellow or purple, we all wearing that color or some form of that color, but it's going to be in our own individualistic style. You understand?
Yeah.
So get ready to see D Hall in a whole different get that. All right, listen, get ready. I never look bad. Y'all know this, right? I want y'all to get used to this hair too. 'Cause I'm doing something. It's going to be like this. I was trying to see, what am I going to do for this tour? How am I going to do? How am I look, right? Because, people want to, I had the twists and all this. So I said, I'm going to do something. The body, because I say 50 and fit, I'm really about to do a show on that. My body will be fit. I'll be slim and sexy as I always am. That's a fact. You ain't got to worry about if I'm on point. I'm going to be on point with that. And our vocals is going to be what it is. I'm ready vocally. I believe my brother's ready vocally. Teddy's hyped. Teddy's excited. He's doing the music, putting the music together, and the band and everything. We start rehearsal February 6th. That's when we start rehearsing.
Wow, Monday.
So the reason why y'all don't see, like y'all see New Edition in rehearsals is because we haven't started rehearsal yet. Okay. And you still might not see those rehearsal things because it's not meant for you to see it. Yeah. It's meant for you to come to the show and see the show. And when you see the show, you can say, did they rehearse? They suck. Or did they rehearse? They're great. Or did they rehearse? They need to have more time. Whatever you say, right? Yeah. People are going, this is going to be the tour that get more blogs and more comparisons than any tour that's happened in the last 10 years. Remember I said that, okay? Yeah. They are going to say, Aaron looked like this and sang like this. Teddy did that. He looks better. He's working out. Damion still got his energy or can't move anymore. He's not crazy legs. New Edition is New Edition. That's great because they do. But this is going to be the talk, but the most talk is going to be on Guy and New Edition. And I can guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. It's because the people that have the history is Guy and New Edition. It's not. Tank is not part of that realm. Tank is Tank. He's part of the other age brackets.
Yeah, but he admitted it too, that when he came out to say that he's going to be opening, that he never opens, but this is he said it like these are the grandmasters, so I'm gonna be singing from 7 o'clock. So as you're coming through, I'll be there. So he knows, listen, and he gives the respect.
He's not singing to an empty crowd. That's going to be a fact. So people will be there because they don't want to miss anything. He has did enough with his podcast and his songs and R&B Money tag that he put out for him to garner the respect of who he is. But we have to understand this. And the artists don't like me because I always speak truth. Everybody say, I don't open, how you headline, how you do this. But headlining your own tour, that's a thing. That's something different than headlining. This tour is the biggest tour Tank will be on or has been on. This is facts. So when you talk about 20,000 seats and averaging almost 16,000 to 17,000 seats per venue, that's major. Yeah. Okay? That's serious. New Edition is a headliner. Guy has headline shows. Keith Sweat has headline shows. Major. You understand what I'm saying? It's a different having a tour underneath your name than being a headliner in a tour with a bunch of different names. And I'm not knocking that, but I'm being truthful. I think the industry has been twisted. There's very few people that headline. When Beyonce comes, it's Beyonce tour. Ain't nobody else. You understand?
Yeah.
Mary J come out, she got, LMA and SZA or whatever opening up. It's her tour.
Yeah.
It's her tour. It's her tour. So you can't sit there and say, you know how hard it is to headline your own tour? I mean, think about this. Your an arena tour? Oh my goodness. Come on, stop it. This is This is the reality. This is like me not doing Guy, coming out with Damion Hall now at 54, and then I get hit and I go, I think I could do my arena tour. Not that it won't happen, because it could. It could.
Yeah.
Right? But damn, this is hot. But when I do, and I say, well, I'm headlining my own tour, you know why? Because I got 30 cities and 20,000 seaters.
Wow.
My name is on the marquee, huge on the marquee. I am the marquee. That's a headline. You understand what I'm saying? It's very hard because industry is so messed up now. Everybody are doing shows. Everybody's just doing shows because they want to eat. So they want to eat on a consistent basis. So everybody's doing. You got people doing shows with people they shouldn't be doing shows with. You're like, what the hell? You're like, what? Why is he on a show with Stephanie Mill? Like, that's not even, who did this lineup? Right? It's like, seriously. And the market is so convoluted with, as far as I'm concerned, ridiculousness, that this tour is going to be a breath of fresh air for everybody, I believe.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. But you did talk about new music, though. Was it Guy or Damion Hall? Damion Hall. Okay.
In the house. Look, listen, y'all. I don't really like speaking that kind of stuff. I spoke it, then I didn't do it, and then what happened was I always get like, I need to do this Guy thing first. Try to do, and I realized everybody's not going to be on the same page you are. I also realized I'm getting older. But I also still have that thing, that energy, that vibe. And until I'm not going to kill myself. So I said for my kids said, Daddy, please do an album, an EP or something. Okay. So I want y'all to know I'm silently doing one. Now it's not silent because I'm telling y'all, right? So it's not really silent. But I'm silently doing one. And it's going to shock some people. I'm producing it for the most part. Okay. I'm writing 80% of I'm producing 90% of it. The image, the flow. Listen, I have a thing. I want everybody get ready for this. So my tag on my IG is Damion Hall, HALL, DAMION Hall _Guy. But I'm doing something called the D Hall Pass Experience.
Yeah, I saw that.
D Hall Pass.
Yes. Yeah, what is that?
Pass Experience.
Yeah.
That is, my name of my company is Hall of Fame Entertainment. Oh. So Hall of Fame Entertainment is presenting the D Hall Pass. You get to go in and subscribe to my website. I haven't started promoting it yet. My management and them are doing this, which is why you say you saw it. Yeah. But when I start promoting it, that's when you're gonna see things ramp up crazy. I want to give people an insight to Damion. Come see me. Come experience me. Come understand who I am. Not come out and understand who I am with Guy. You know who I am. Crazy Legs with Guy. Yeah. But you don't know Damion because you've been so entrenched with Teddy Riley, and that's a good thing, and Aaron Hall, and that's a good thing, that you really don't know Damion Hall. Oh, that's Aaron's brother. Oh, that's this. For those that do that, most people know who I am now for years without that. But you don't know who Damion is. You never came and experienced Damion. So this D Hall Pass is strictly experiencing me, being able to subscribe to certain things, and you buy the Hall Pass and you get VIP treatment. If you buy the VIP package, you get to see behind the scenes me in my crib creating a song, be in the studio, maybe in the shower for all y'all ladies that want that VIP access. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying with that? But at the end of the day, that's just something else. You see my merchandise. You get to see I'm coming out with my clothing line. Okay. It's really serious. It's really fly. You're going to see that on the tour. Everything I wear is me. Everything I wear on that stage is me, designed by me. Okay. So I want y'all to check it out, and it'll be ready. It'll be made to wear. So if you want it, all you got to do is go on my webpage. Okay. It'll be coming out. dhallpass.com is coming. You'll be able to go on my site. It might be called the D Hall Experience .com. You go in there. You see music. You'll see TV shows I'm producing, movies I'm gonna be starting producing. Oh, okay. You'll see everything that I'm doing. You'll get finally to understand Damion the way you didn't understand Damion, because all y'all understood Damion was Guy. Like Damion was Guy. I know he do some acting, but he's Guy. he's Crazy Legs. Now you're going to get to understand who I really am, because most people don't know exactly what I really do. Just like Book Bank Foundation stuff, I really do a lot on the other trenches of myself. So I want people to experience D Hall.
Okay. And so any timings that we may get to see the website and promoting all
Yes,
that?
yes. Everything will be up within the next 2 weeks. Website.
Oh, before the tour. Okay.
They're going to start everything before the show. Everything's before the show. I got a lot of surprises coming out. You're going to like that. And I'm also trying to get the fellas to go in the studio and do a guy song. Like, I really want to give y'all at least a guy song so we can test the waters to see if you still love us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying. It's like pulling teeth from pulling teeth out of a baby's mouth. But I do believe in the God that I serve, and I do believe that the fans deserve it. And if I think hard enough and I click my shoes 3 times, I just might land back in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? So, and in this case, I might land back in New York when we first the vibe and we reach out and we really wanted to do great things and be this kind of artist. That's where we need to go back to. So I ask y'all to pray for us, that we understand ourselves better, that we do not convolute the name Guy or disrespect it, because it means so much to y'all and it means so much to me. Yeah. I want y'all to know. Anybody that know me, and I repeat this, know that I wear Guy on my chest like Superman. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I am that person. I am the U and my G-U-Y. Yeah, I am the U in Guy, right? So it is important to understand that. And we couldn't be here on this tour. I couldn't be talking to y'all if y'all didn't still care about me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here. Y'all be like, I don't want to talk to Damion Hall. Why? For what? What does he have to say? Well, y'all hear what I got to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the other thing is that you've we started off talking about 50 and fitness. Then we spoke about the Book Bank Foundation. So even the as I said, the Young DJ competition. So there's a variety of things. We didn't even get to talk about the plays and the little thing and movies that you've been doing while out even after lockdown. So people started to be, and I'm sure a lot of people were surprised, like, wow, is Damion acting? I think I saw one with Tabitha Duncan.
Right, absolutely. I did something with Tabitha. We did something. I'm about to do a series in the summer, television series.
Wow.
I can't say what network, but they're writing it and they're doing it now. They want me to be the lead in it. So that's going to happen. I have a couple more movies that I read for that I think I got. They said, you got it, we want you. So I don't really, there's a lot of things, and there's going to be a lot of movies in the summer and the latter part, not the latter part, but the summertime of this year that I'm going to be producing content on shows. So, for me, I really want to be that guy that sit back and creating jobs for many people and doing great things, bringing out different type of content, not this idiotical, disrespectful to our culture content that's coming out,
and it sells fast. I don't know why it just is. If it's gossip,
because the mindset of people are messed up from all this buffoonery, the constant this. I don't think we need to degrade the man and the kingship of a man. I'm a king. I don't even consider myself a man. I tell people I'm a king and I'm treated as such, right? Yeah. And people say, what? And then until they come see me, they go, he's treated like a king for real. Yeah. I'm not sitting here wanting to degrade the way that man is supposed to be. We supposed to strong culture when we on that screen, not this mess that they putting out there, trying to make us less than us, making us feminine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That we are not a feminine race. We ain't supposed to be that. We ain't supposed to be shown like that. That's not cute. I don't care who's doing it. I don't care who don't want me. That's why I'm doing my own thing. I don't care who don't want me to do their show, what producers don't want. I don't care. I think it's unnecessary to feed the minds of our kids thinking that it's cool to be what you want to be. You understand? Mm-hmm. I'm this, pronoun that, this, that. Parents getting in trouble if they tell their kid, you know, you're a boy and your name is Mike, and he goes to school, my daddy won't let me call myself Michelle, and they get put in jail. What kind of craziness is that? I told my kids, I wish y'all would. I'll throw you down a flight of steps. Stop playing games with me. Don't ever do that. And they will never do that to me because they know the deal, right? It's like this governmental mind fuck, excuse the terminology, I hope I can say that.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous in our culture right now, and I don't like it. So, you know, for me, call me whatever you want to call me, but you're not going to call me as a follower. I'm not a follower. I don't follow anybody. I don't need you pat me on the back telling me how good I am. And Damion, you look good, you did good. No, because I worked hard to look good. Yeah. If I hear it, then thank you, because I worked hard to hear that. You understand? If you don't say it, don't mean I'm not it. So, you know, I'm very confident in myself. I'm very confident in Guy. I'm very loving to Teddy and Aaron. I love the entertainment industry. I don't like the business of it. Yeah. You got to know your business. You got to know your business when you're in this industry. Don't think about the music. Think about your business first. Think about ownership first. Think about not going backwards but forward. Understanding you can do it yourself. You can be however you want to be. Making money. Look, this pandemic shows something. You can make money. Yeah. You can make a lot of it, right? Doing stuff yourself. You just got to have the passion and the drive and the commitment to it. You know, because if you keep these corporate people believing that they can control you with a little bit of lifeline that got left, then you just going to always be controlled. I will not be controlled because I don't do anything for somebody else to give me, oh, that song is not good enough. For who? Because I'm releasing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to release it. I'm going to release what I felt for my soul, and I'm going to give it to the people. And if I release it and give it to the people, somebody out there is going to like it, even if it's one person.
Yeah, but you know? Would that be before during the tour, after the tour, or?
I'm trying to release it before.
Okay.
If it's not before, it will be shortly, right when it happens. But okay, it's already done for the most part. Just know this. I'm not saying certain things. I don't like people know nobody knows I'm doing this stuff. But now you got it out of me, and you got to put this interview out, right? You got to be out later down the line, right? Even though it's live now. It's live. Hello, people. But at the end of the day, I'm coming not for anybody else, but for my kids when it comes down to the music. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing stuff because I want to get the money. I do other things to make money, and I do Guy for the love of my brother first and foremost, and then for the love of Teddy. Because I think together we are a mighty force to be reckoned with. Exactly. It don't matter who people like more than the other. I don't want nobody knocking another artist against another artist because we all worked hard to get to our position to be where we at. The problem with artistry for me is that artists are cocky and for the wrong reason, and they're egotistical for the wrong reason. Mm. And you can literally take that shit off your chest when you get off the stage and just become who you were before you became an artist, so we can be able to relate to each other. Don't be an artist all day, every day. Yeah. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to take a picture. You want to treat another artist like they ain't nothing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, are you stupid? Like, what is wrong with you? You're not going to disrespect me ever. I don't give a damn what you call your title. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, I am a legend. I'm a third of a legendary group. I'm a third of a group, and the only group that created a sound of music, a sound. We also created a swag and a certain way of dressing. Yeah, I was a major cause of that. Let's not get that shit twisted neither. At the end of the day, I fight for Guy. I fight for us to be on this tour. I fight to make sure that y'all don't forget about us. I fight to make sure that at any given time when you see us walking out there, that we ain't looking like we some homeless people. Where they at? When you see me, I still look good. I'm moving well and everything. You going, wow. Because if I keep myself up, it's going to make them keep themselves up. And if they keep themselves up, it's going to make them keep other stuff up. This is how it rolls. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Artists silently are always trolling or nitpicking, saying, that nigga right there look good. I'm about to do me 10 more push-ups. I'm about to do some more vocal lessons because He's still singing the way he sang back then. You cannot play games with your talent and think you're going to remain on the top of your game. Because there's some new cat that's looking at you going, I want to be like him. I want to be like her. I want to be like them. And they are doing you better than you did yourself.
Yeah.
But here it is. As long as you keep yourself right, they can never take your position because you still stand in your position. So the respect of your position, they ain't never going to disrespect that. But when you disrespect your position, they're going to come and slap you in the face and take your position. Understand? Definitely. I'm not letting nobody take my position until I want to give up my position. And I'm not giving up my position, not with Guy, until these two people, Aaron and Teddy, say, I don't want to do Guy no more. Fuck Guy. I don't care about it. When they do that, cool. Boom. Now we really are individual. Y'all don't have to ask no more questions if Guy's together. We're not together if they ever say that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So right now we never separated. We just stopped for a minute. That don't mean that we didn't like each other or we had some beef. We didn't have that. We just stopped. And the only way I would ever stop, Guy, no matter what you see me doing, movies, television, producing stuff, my album, whatever it is, I will always go back to Guy if they come correct. I will always do that because y'all deserve us. We deserve y'all. And I hope that we can always stay united. I love the fans for keeping us alive. People like you, I love you for keeping and believing in us and wanting to see what we're doing. Because without y'all, there is no us. If y'all not talking and we're not talking to your viewers, nobody knows anything. They just assume it, right? So I don't want y'all to assume. I want y'all to see me in my crazy state. I was like,
yeah, you didn't want the camera.
I don't want to do the camera. I don't know, please. So, but I did it because of y'all, because I love y'all and I understand that it's deserving for y'all to see what's going on. I can tell y'all this though, Jason. Y'all didn't see Teddy. I don't know if you have. Teddy's been working out. Teddy's looking good. Teddy's focused on himself. You know, he dyed his beard and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't die. I'm not dying mine. Y'all know this is who I am, y'all. Y'all know that. This is my thing. So, but you're gonna see when we get on that stage, you're gonna see exactly how we are, what we look like, and what it is. And I can only hope that we don't let y'all down. I don't think we are. And that y'all can experience and express your love for the whole tour, and that everybody gets to elevate themselves. Tank, Guy, Keith Sweat, and New Edition. So that they can always have a respect for themselves and for their thing and not go beyond the gift. A lot of artists go above the gift. And that's when I go back to that cocky, arrogant, crazy way of acting. It's like, yo, you don't need to do that. None of us, nobody. Because I'm telling you, without the people and without y'all buying those tickets, going and buying the merchandise, believing, praying, listening to our old music, program directors playing our music, saying, hey, going back to the old school guy. Instead of people doing that, if y'all don't do that, who are we?
Yeah.
So who are we to disrespect anybody when we all need each other? Y'all want the music? We want y'all to like the music.
Yeah.
Y'all want to see the show? We want to put together a good show. Y'all are praying that we don't look like homeless people, so we try not to be homeless.
Well, I know Teddy had this Guy hoodie that he wore on IG, and everyone says, "Oh, you know." So I think the hoodie, the Guy hoodie, will go down as a treat. But you guys went viral during lockdown with "I Like," and a lot of people who didn't know about Guy pretty much have now said, "Oh, that's their favorite song." So it's just amazing how, without being on tour, without releasing any new music, you guys are constantly in the public eye, one way or the other. So, so I guess most people are really just going to get excited, and especially hearing Aaron. I mean, you know, I know he's your brother, but you know, he definitely was a voice for our generation. You know, we experienced Charlie Wilson in the late '80s and the early '80s and stuff with Stevie. But when the '90s came, you know, when the late '80s into the '90s, I mean, you know, from Groove Me to Let's Chill to even I Miss You. Yeah.
I Miss You.
Yeah. So he was, And then he was doing stuff with Quincy Jones. He was doing stuff with other people.
Redman with Patra.
Yeah.
He did stuff with Nas.
I think he did stuff with Faith Evans with Kelly Price.
Faith Evans, Kelly Price. I mean, look, Aaron, like I said, I love my brother. He is one of the most prolific voices of our time and now. I like, and I thank you, TikTok, though, you know, for bringing everybody from the age of 12 on.
Yeah.
I was walking in the street one day at Ponce City Market out here in Atlanta, and I was going down the steps, and the kids put their phone on the steps and put on I Like, and they started doing the I Like dance. Yeah. And I was sitting there, I walked by, my friend said, "Tell them who you are." I was like, "No, they 12, this is fine." I realized, you know, we trended with I Like for 3 months. We was top song trending.
Wow.
And that was an amazing thing for us because it brought new light to us, right? And it brought a new fan base. Like, that's the group that's singing this? Whoa. But I say this to y'all. What if me, Aaron, and Teddy were on a truly same page? And at that time of that real hype, we went in the studio and did an I Like remix and released it.
Wow.
That would have been insane, right? But when everybody's not on the same page at all times, you lose the moment, right? And I tell all artists, I'm telling y'all this, I'm telling all new artists that's out, don't allow your moment to come and you don't take advantage of it. Take advantage of your moment, because sometimes you can feel like you dying down, and then something like an I Like TikTok song and people doing a dance to it can bring you back up. Use that momentum in your favor, because everything should be about legacy planning, right?
Yeah.
Everything should be about generational wealth and legacy planning for your family and for your kids if you have them, or for yourself if you want to build that brand, that legacy. Don't let that pass you by, because if it does, then you know you lost your moment and somebody else took your place.
Yeah.
Don't let that happen. The thing about Guy is people keep us so high in their minds and their spirit and their energy that we have never lost our position. And we should take true notice of that. That ain't got nothing to do with us, because we so bad. No, that got something to do with the people not killing us. Because it's easy for y'all to mentally kill us if that was the case. Right? Like, you know what? Let's just mentally kill these cats. These cats get on my nerve. But y'all never did that. I love y'all for that. Thank you for that. Thank every listener, every person in every country and every place that y'all are for loving us when we didn't even love ourselves correctly. Because, you know, it happens.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Damion, it's I truly appreciate the fact that you took time out of your busy schedule to be able to talk today. Because we're really excited. You know, as I said, Guy has always been my favorite group, and to see that you guys are going to go head to head with New Edition and Keith, it just seems like such an. And you know, when you were talking about this a year ago, and you said there are two groups that you put on a high level, was Tony, and New Edition because of what they did, and it'd be awesome to have a New Edition Guy. And we never thought that would ever be possible. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, they just put you guys are on this tour. So it's, you know, people don't even know what to expect. And it came out especially after the I Like thing has come out. So I hope you guys, when you guys are rehearsing, you actually do record a version of I Like and let it go viral. So it just gets people so pumped up and excited, because that's how you just get, you know, people, that would just be the song to close up. Because if they see the three of you doing a like, not off the old track, but singing it live and going viral with it, it will just get people saying, okay, no, we know who we want to see. So this is going to be hard. I mean, you've got Keith Sweat with his, he plays it from Make It Last Forever. You got New Edition, you got Bobby. So you guys, you know, you got the songs, but you just need to remind people who you guys are.
Listen, y'all gonna see who we are. Trust me. Okay. Like I said to y'all in this early part of this interview, I don't care if we got 2 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour. You're going to feel the presence of God when we're on that stage. I can promise you that. You're going to feel the presence. You're going to want to say, I want to see more of them. You're going to say that. People that's coming to this show, I want y'all to shout out, we want more guy. When you want more guy, shout it out. Just shout it. Just shout. We want more guy. For those that want to experience the D Hall Pass experience, check out. Please stay focused on my Facebook page, Damion Hall, and stay focused on my Damion Hall _guy page. You will see everything that I'm about to present to you of myself in the D Hall Pass experience.
When that is ready, you just I'll push it out. Yes, once you've got the sites up and the music out, that definitely people. Yeah, we'll definitely push that out 100%.
Thank you.
When you guys go to New York, if you can get Tammy Lucas on stage to sing "Goodbye Love" and let's stay together, because she was on both those tracks, it would be awesome.
Yeah,
it would be awesome if you could get.
I am all up for it. Whatever Teddy, and certain things I do, and Aaron to just flow with it. I think that'd be a phenomenal thing, and I'm glad you said that, because I'm going to literally put that in the ear of Aaron and Teddy. Yeah. When we go to New York, we do the UBS Arena. Let's go ahead and have Tammy come up and sing, "Goodbye Love," and let's go for it, and let's have some fun. Yeah, and that's all it's about. Look, the touring is about giving the people an opportunity to close their eyes now. No, open them and see if we can bring that song to life that they love so much, and give them something they don't see when they just hear the record. That's important. And we've always been able to do that successfully. We can do it again now in 2023. I believe we will. Y'all look out for it. And I recommend y'all, please, when y'all see videos popping up on my page or certain blog stuff, talk about the show. Say what you like. Yeah. Say what you didn't like. Please, look, good, bad, and different. Talk. I think all artists should hear that. All artists should hear, man, you sucked, or you was phenomenal, man. You made me cry. Oh my God, what are you doing? Do that. Make your comments known. Okay, it's very important. I want to hear the comments. I want to feel what y'all feel when y'all watching. Whether y'all watching because y'all seeing footage on YouTube, or you're actually at the show and you're seeing it, or we're streaming it and you see it live. Make your comments known, because all it does is sharpen my steel, my iron, my sword. My sword gets sharpened every time somebody says something. It's very rare I get a negative comment, but if I hear one, I'm just like, what is that one comment that make me go harder? Like, it could be 1,000 people, million people saying, we love you, you're great, you did good. It's that one person that leaves that comment.
Yeah.
Damion he don't really look. I don't see what and I'm like, oh, I'm coming after you. I'm coming to win you over. So I definitely appreciate it. Like, I just be you. Thank y'all, man. I love, man. Thank you, because you are such a good person. You got a good, warm spirit, bro.
I appreciate it.
No, I do. You just got a kind spirit, and that's good. But because a lot of people are doing stuff just because, right? I can tell you got a love for who you love, and for the artists that you talk to. If just to be talking to your favorite artist and getting information is beautiful. There are known people that have been out there wanting me to come on their show, and I'm like, nah, because I already know what y'all trying to do, and I'm not in that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, I saw the drama that one podcast put out. They took an interview you had and sort of chopped it up and said it out that made it seem like you were.
But I hate Blackstreet.
Yeah, and I was like,
just in Blackstreet.
Yeah,
and
so
I wasn't like that. Man, I talked about everybody. I like, my thing was, there's no group better than I. I didn't say, well, fuck Blackstreet and this. I didn't say it like that, but it came out like that. Yeah, and my thing is, every artist that know me know he love Guy, he love us. I talk to every artist out there. I am a people person. Yeah. I don't have no beef, because I don't care about no beef. I'm not worrying about no artists out there. My thing is, I speak highly of my group. Yeah. That's it. And you can speak highly of your group, but the way they did it, I hit them and I was like, y'all will never, y'all are trash to me at this point.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Because what you did was you made a person that's dear to me, Teddy, feel as if something he did on the side, outside of us, I don't care if I like it, don't like it, I wasn't going after him or none of them for that matter. They know me, they see me, they know I ain't got I don't care nothing about nobody. They know that. So for somebody to try to create a beef and create discord with my guy, that's my brother. Teddy's like my brother. You don't do that. So I said, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't, excuse me, terminology of everybody listening, but that was serious for me.
Yeah,
like,
I know. Yeah.
Don't do that, because you're doing something that you don't know what you're doing. You know, I'm no punk cat. Like, you don't do that. Yeah. So, but it's all good. You know, I said what I said.
It was
I said sorry to who I need to say sorry to for the misunderstanding, as a man and as a brother. And that's fine. That's that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't back down from nothing I say when it comes down to how I feel about God. Like I say, I don't care what the other two feel about God. What I feel about God is how I feel about God. If you got a problem with it, come to me in my face and say something. Don't do that 10-digit writing on those. Don't do that. Just come straight to my face and we could talk about it as men.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's finally, there's a video of you, Aaron, and Teddy singing I Like. Both of you and Aaron have no shirts on. At least filmed it, and that went viral because it was during the time, and everyone was saying, how are these guys still able to look so fit in their 50s? And I'll send you the video, maybe you haven't seen it, but it was the one that went viral with the song and stuff. So I'm sure a lot of people expect to see you guys fit on the stage, and Aaron taking off his shirt as well, saying, yep, is he still going to be able to do the push-ups? So see.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know what Aaron gonna do. Aaron can do whatever Aaron do, because that's Aaron. Y'all gonna definitely see me naked in 3.5 seconds. Because I this is what I do. That's what I'm for. I'm for the eye candy look. Like, what? He 54 and look like what?
Yeah.
I'm that guy. Teddy's look good now too, but Teddy probably won't take his clothes off because he don't do that. But
he does
Teddy
do that.
damn sure looks much better now than he ever did. So I'm very proud of him, very proud of my brother, and I'm proud of myself. I'm never going to downplay myself because this is what I do. So I know my position. I play my position well. I'm ready for my position. I'm going to be on third base. I'm going to be right at third base, ready to catch that ball and throw it to home. You feel me?
Like, are you going to be on the drums?
I'm going to be on percussion.
The percussions, okay.
I'm definitely doing percussions quickly. Again, this is just an excerpt of what y'all gonna get when you come to the guide tour. Because remember, we are opening up, and that is something that, you know, I'm not really used to doing so tough. But it is what it is, and I'm happy about it, because I'm happy for New Edition being around 40 years, and I repeat that. That's a big take, and they look good. I mean, Ronnie never ages. Nobody ages. Ronnie DeVoe eat candy and drink from a fountain for real. He ain't got no hair on his face, not a damn thing. Like, he don't have no pimples. He don't have nothing. Ronnie, I think I look good, but Ronnie looks like a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy looks like a cool ass baby dancing and being suave. Like, I'm like, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? But it's good, man. I'm proud of them. I think March 9th. I don't want it to come fast, but it's coming fast.
It is coming fast.
We literally got less than maybe a month, close to about 34 days before we're on that day. So y'all talking to me now. All these, Damion, are y'all ready? Damion, you gonna look good? How you gonna look? You're gonna see very soon. Good luck, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. Well, David, I appreciate it. It's just after midnight, so I'm officially 50 years old now. So
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nnamdi. Happy birthday to you.
I ain't
gonna waste my voice. But happy birthday to you, man.
Yes,
everybody clap your hands for Nnamdi that's watching this. It's his birthday. Let's give him some love, show him some love, give him some comments. You know, send him a cake, do all that stuff. 50 is a hard thing to come when you us. So when you get to that 50 years old, that realm, now you can go double ARP. So we get free breakfast You get discounts on hotels.
Okay.
Use it. Use it.
Okay. I'll wait till I'm 80 though. Don't worry. I'm gonna
Exactly.
yeah.
God
David,
bless you, man. Happy birthday to you, brother.
thanks very much. And I appreciate your time, and I appreciate making it the time, busy schedule and everything. And fans are really going to be excited. And when the D Hall experience, when the music, I'm going to be able to push it out, so to let people know. So I'll just keep checking to see when that's out, to make sure everyone gets access to that.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for just for being supportive and being there for us. I really mean that. As an individual and as a group member, I appreciate you for the love of Guy, for the love of the music, for the love of the culture. I wish you nothing but continued success on your halftime chat, that things continue to move well and you get even bigger audience and even more profound artists on your platform. So keep going hard, keep going in the paint. You got me as a friend, you got me as a brother. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Welcome to the 50 and fit. You better get fit. I don't know how you look.
I am working hard on getting fit.
All right, I need you to be 50 and fit. Don't play the 50 thing and then be out of shape. We ain't playing that. All right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you,
Much
David.
love to your audience. Much love to everybody. Remember, Damion Hall _Guy, my IG, Damion Hall, Facebook, Damion Hall, Twitter. Just look out for everything, and then you'll see the website and everything coming soon. D Hall Past Experience coming soon. My manager, Dr. Glenn Toby. The Book Bank Foundation, GUI Full Effect, and the Legacy Tour, any Legacy Tour, March 9th to April 31st, right? April 30th right now. But we think we adding more shows to the table. So look out. Look on Ticketmaster, Eventbrite, wherever it is. Check it out, y'all. Thank y'all for your support, your love for all these years, and we hope we don't disappoint. I love y'all.
Thanks, David.
God bless, bro. All right.
All right. Hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. But also check out our membership, which is a good way of getting some exclusive videos and actually long videos from day one. But thanks again for watching. Look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.